Faintest ray of hope. Do those words mean a lot to you?
Yeah, they do. Said by someone I admire a lot. Are you ready to hear my answer, Kagetsu?
Go ahead.
When you first asked me, I didn't know how to put it into words. The joy I get from playing Vanguard is real. Every time I ride a unit, I get to be the main character of a different story. And I love the suspense of knowing that just one draw can change everything. However, that answer wasn't good enough. That's why. I've kept thinking about it all through this deluxe. Watching all these different fights has got me really fired up. It made me realize those words aren't just words. They constitute what's at the core of me. Only those who reach out for the faintest ray of hope will be granted a miracle. I am who I am because of those words.
And this person you admire, did they teach you that?
Yes. She knows way more than I do. And she's pretty cool, too. She taught me so many valuable lessons. So that's why, for me to compete on the same stage as her, it was like a dream come true. I know this might sound a bit selfish, but the one thing I want more than anything else is to keep competing against Now in Vanguard, again and again.
So you're...
I get it now. To me, Vanguard isn't a game. It's a brand new dream.
Aki. Oh boy. Big Bro's discovered his dream. Great!
Vanguard has the power to connect people. Good answer. Hit me with your best shot, young man!
I will! O King, who reigns over the fated, guide the living with those white wings. Persona Ride! Fated King of Miracles, Rezael Vita! With the Persona Ride skill, I draw a card. This is my answer. Fly with me. And with Rezael. Raphistor! Let's go! Flying with the wings of salvation is the trophies from the moon! The other miracle, shining through space! I call Mythish of Miracles, Raphistor!
His Mythish responded to him.
The two miracles attract each other. Raphistor skill activate! I check the top 7 cards of my deck and add Rezael to my hand.
Now he can use Rezael Vita's skill to its fullest!
Go, Akina! I call Nilberis. Okay, it's time for payback. I attack the Vanguard with Raphistor. Skill activate! When Rezael is on the field, it gets 5,000 power.
Guard.
I attack with Nilberis.
Guard and intercept.
End of the battle. I look at the top card and return it to the bottom of the deck. I attack the Vanguard with Rezael Vita. Skill activate! I call Nilberis and Bradyarch from the drop zone. And next, move Rezael from my hand to the soul. I call Raphistor again. Next with Bradyarch's skill, I look at the top card of my deck and return it to the bottom.
It seems you've chosen a lot of cards that can move the top card in your deck.
Yeah, well, I wanted a better chance of a trigger without saving my divine skill to use later. That way I can reach for the future, one card at a time.
Yeah, that makes sense. Always having to come up with new strategies helps to keep card fights exciting. A perfect guard!
Okay, first check. Second check. I got it! An overtrigger!
You have created a miracle, young man.
Raphistor gets 100 million power! Also, when the rear guard attacks, I can now perform a drive check. I attack with Nilberis!
perfect guard!
Drive check. Critical trigger! Rephistor gets 10,000 power and an extra critical. At the end of the battle, I look at the top card of my deck and return it to the bottom. I attack with Rephistor! Skill, activate! If a skill is used to call the card and I have 4 or more damage, it gets 10,000 power. Also, if this is the 5th attack, then the opponent isn't allowed to call a perfect guard.
There's no way I can block that attack, but I've only got 3 damage right now. You can't finish me off.
Give me one more. Critical! I know I can drive!
No guard!
Drive check! Heal trigger. My turn is over.